So I'm excited I can finally talk about this. These things right here. So I've been working with Airlift and developed the new airbag kit for the new 2023 Super Duties. And we wanted to see, you know, if this would work, what are the downsides. I've taken it to dunes just to get a little bit of off-road use, nothing crazy, but we wanted to at least cycle the suspension, full compression, no issues. I've now towed with it and put a few thousand miles towing, light and heavy, no issues. Having the adjustability with the airbags is incredible. So one of the reasons I like the airbags more than say something like a Timbren spring, I'm gonna just kind of show you guys something here. Let's see, we'll use this truck. Okay, so if you go with a Timbren or a non-airbag and you go with that type of technology, will it work and raise the truck up? For sure. This is your standard jounce bumper, and this makes contact with this piece here. The difference between an airbag and something like a Timbren or some of the other technology, all a Timbren is a longer jounce bumper. It just makes contact with your axle a little quicker because it's longer. So the issue I have with that style of technology of raising the back of your truck up under heavy payload is all you're doing is limiting your suspension travel. So when you hit bumps going down the road, you're not really able to use your shocks and springs because the rubber on one of those types of products, it's just making contact with the bump stop in the bottom. Will it work? For sure it'll work. It'll do the same thing as an airbag will. The downside is it's not adjustable. You've just got a fixed, whatever the chemistry is or whatever the compound they use to make the, you know, the Timbrens will adjust how much the elasticity is and how it, you know, removes the sag in the back of the truck. But these trucks already ride stiff. Why would you want to lose suspension travel? Whereas if you go with an airbag, you don't lose travel. You're gonna have the same amount of suspension travel as you did stock. So you're still gonna be able to cycle the suspension without having this harsh component that just kind of, you know, fits in there. So you still got the whole. And the other cool thing is you have adjustability. You wanna put 5 PSI in it and have basically no impact, you can do it. You wanna put, well, I don't know what the max is, 7,500 PSI, you can do that too. It's all on what you want. I mean, there's a little bit more as far as installation with mounting the brackets onto the frame and on the bottom, but it seems like a no-brainer to me. Once again, I think it's worth it. It's what I would do. I've got it on both my trucks, and I've been pretty happy with it.
Hey guys, Cody here with Airlift Company, showing one of our highly anticipated new products for the 23 Ford F-250 and 350. This is our Love Leather 5000 series kit shown here. It's not fully assembled, just representative, but this will also be available in our Ultimate series, our 7500 XL, as well as our Pro series kits. All of the kits do include the upper and lower brackets, the air spring, upper and lower roll plates, the necessary hardware to attach it to the vehicle, as well as airline and fittings. Again, this is for the 2023 Ford F-250 and F-350 four-wheel drive. These kits are available and shipping today. Head on over to airliftcompany.com to view more information on this new product, as well as our other exciting new products.
Okay, some people had some questions on the F-250 spring pack for the Tremor versus the F-350 spring pack. As you can see, you've got your overload, your 3 main, and your base, okay? Now this one, being a Platinum, has the ride height sensor, but you can see it's got the same spring pack. I'm gonna crawl underneath, and I'm gonna do this exact same thing with my truck, just for comparison. This is an F-250 Tremor. You got a 14 bolt, I believe. This is the exact same rear axle as the F-350 Tremor. Okay, I don't see any differences. But also, while I'm underneath here, I want to show you another thing. Let's look at running why you would want to run airbags why you'd want to run airbags versus say a Timbren. Look at the gap here, okay? This is where this is gonna make contact, and then you're not gonna push any further. If you have a Timbren or some extended, whatever, bump stop design so you prevent your sag, you're just reducing your travel here so that you're not gonna get the same amount of compression travel. So will it work for sag? For sure it will, but do you really wanna compromise losing ride height? So, and then the other thing, here's your block under the F350 spring, and then there's the part number. We'll see if that's on the bottom of mine also. Now for comparison's sake, here's the all new rear axle. This is the whole new big boy for the F350 non-Tremor. So if you get an F350 non-Tremor short bed, high output diesel, you're gonna get that rear axle. So taking a little video of the new rear F350 rear axle on the Tremor Diesel high output. You can see it's pretty robust. See the overload springs. If you notice the spare, I mean, it's pretty tight with the 35. You really don't have much room. I mean, you're right up against the hitch. Really don't have much room to put a bigger spare underneath here. I don't think maybe a 1/4 of an inch on each side. I don't see how a 37 would fit underneath here. So as you can tell, there's a few different options of rear axle assemblies for the new F-250 and the F-350. If you get the gas version, it's different. If you get the Tremor version, it's different. And then if you get the non-Tremor high output diesel, it's an even different assembly, and that's only single rear wheel, which changes again with the dual rear wheel. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.